Welcome to week 15 of my pregnancy. Baby's about the size of an orange, but I do not have one. I have a clementine and that's way too small. But nothing has changed really from last week. I'm still feeling slightly nauseous in the morning and again at night before I go to bed, but for the most part it's definitely even then has eased up and I have my appetite back, so it's nice to eat again when you're hungry and not just because you have to eat to survive. My energy levels are doing okay. I don't have that need to sit down and relax and on the couch in the afternoon with my son and we read some books. I don't have that need to do it, which is nice because if I didn't do it by dinner time, I was completely exhausted and didn't want to cook or be rushing around to get everybody to practice and whatnot. So it's nice to have just my energy back just a little bit since there's no napping in this house. We actually met with the midwife today, and it's always great to go and check in. We went over the NT results, and they were good, thankfully. My blood work was good. I'm not anemic, which was great because I was in the past. My thyroid levels were good. My vitamin D was a little bit low, so I'm just going to keep supplementing with that. But everything else, checked out good. We scheduled my anatomy scan for basically 4 weeks from now, where we will be able to find out the gender, and that will be exciting. The kids are dying to know, and that's all we talk about, names, as if it's a boy or girl, who's going to share a room. We have 4 bedrooms, and we are packed at the moment, so somebody's going to have to share a room, and it's going to depend on the sex of this baby. Last time with my son, we did a little gender reveal party, so that was fun, and we'll probably do something similar because the kids loved it, and I love for them to feel involved and very excited. So that's good. We also talked about my birth plan, which made everything, really real, although I have a long time to worry about that, but it was nice to, talk with her about it. We talked about my past births and, how well, thankfully they went, even though my last baby was posterior, but since I had 2 that weren't, there's probably just a fluke and there's no reason to think that would happen again. But they will, keep an eye on it because there are things that we can do to prevent that, hopefully. Or if we find out that that is the case, things we can do such as visiting a chiropractor. There's some, yoga positions and even spinning babies. But I'm glad I brought it up because this way it's something we will keep an eye on. Last month of your pregnancy, you're at the doctor midwife once a week, so it's definitely something they can check into. So that would be good. We also discussed maybe a possibility of a water birth, or at least using the tub at all, which I never had, and I really never thought too much about it, but again, last time with the back pain being so bad, she definitely said it relaxes you and your muscles and everything kind of feels a little less intense. So hopefully that is true, and I'm definitely open to it and learning more. Also, with my midwife practice, twice during your pregnancy, you are able to meet with nutritionists to go over your diet, things you need, things, for the baby. So next appointment, I'm tacking that on to the end of it, and we'll meet with her, and I'm excited to do so. I feel that I eat, fairly well, but, being pregnant and even, just every day to make sure that I'm getting the nutrients I need daily. So that will be good. Also, some people asked me before if I would talk about maybe some supplements I'm on, exercises I'm doing, what do I eat, especially being nauseous. And I would say with being nauseous, I'm really craving bread stuff. And before I was pregnant, I followed mostly, gluten-free diet. So it was, I think, a shock to my system, which probably didn't help any of my digestive issues, that I did start eating breads again, because that's the only thing that sounded good or I felt like I could keep down. But other than that, I try to eat lots of salads with vegetables, but sometimes the raw food is also hard on my digestive system. So soups are good. I've been making soups and roasted vegetables, anything soft and easy to digest with some rice. I don't know. It's like every day, what do I want different? Sometimes I have this meal plan for my family, but it's not what I'm eating because I just can't do some of the sauces, or not that we eat a lot of dairy, but anything like cheesy, I don't. So if I'm exhausted, it's nice to have just some soup I can heat up, or even some roasted vegetables with, maybe if I'm making chicken, just eat that instead of what everybody else is eating. But just for now, and I hope it, we can move on and get back to my normal type of diet. But I mean, for breakfast, I'm usually doing some kind of eggs with, I try to get some greens in there, and if the cooked spinach or something, I can usually tolerate. And lunch, it's again usually leftovers, some soup, whatever we're running around doing, and dinner. Again, by dinner time, that's when I start to feel nauseous again. So it's usually lighter. Sometimes I just even a bowl of fruit that I eat. Supplements, I am doing my prenatal, which is a gummy for now because I couldn't handle swallowing my prenatal pills. So I'm hoping that since the nausea is easing up, I haven't tried yet, that I can go back on the ones that I really wanted to take. I'm doing vitamin D. I take a probiotic. My midwife wanted me to take a calcium supplement, and I did buy them from Rainbow Light, but they were making me feel extremely nauseous after I took it, and like can't get off the couch, or like any movement made me feel like I was just gonna get sick. And I also read some controversial things about that, so I'm gonna look more into it before I start taking it again. But something that has helped, I feel, at least digestive wise, is taking a digestive enzyme before my meal. Just feels like stuff then digest instead of just sitting there sometimes, and so I've been doing that, and that's been helpful. Exercise wise, honestly, I haven't been doing too much. I've been really tired. I like to get out and walk when it's nice out, and luckily we've been having some really great days even here in the Northeast for November, so we'll try to do that. I do have a prenatal yoga DVD that I like to do, and I actually just ordered a Pilates one because I cannot find a prenatal Pilates class. I have found a few yoga ones, and now that the fall sports have kind of calmed down, I might have some more time and be able to actually take a class, because I feel like getting out, being with other pregnant women, it's nice to do. So I'm really hoping to start taking that. But other than that, everything is going great. I'm looking forward to feeling this baby move. Still haven't felt anything. Today when the midwife put the Doppler on, we heard lots of noise, lots of swishing, and she even said, that's the baby kicking, while moving around and stuff, and I didn't feel anything. So I'm hoping soon that will happen. And that's about it. I'm looking forward to my next appointment. I love going and checking in with the midwives and the anatomy scan and the gender, of course. So that's about it. So stay tuned for next week's 16-week update. And if any of you out there pregnant, let me know how you're doing, how you're coping. Are you in the first trimester? Are you in the third? If you have some tips on how to get through it all, please let us know. Thank you, and tune in next time.